Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Paper Guy.
And I'm back.
Who are you?
Mr. Magazine.
Oh, there we are. And it's the Hump Day Happy Hour Salute. And today we enjoyed a Christmas gift from Mr. Magazine, Stillhouse Apple Crisp Whiskey, 69 proof. Nice.
It came in like, what kind of a can did it come in? No, what would you call
Turpentine.
it? So, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, perfect. Yep. Very cool.
Yeah, one of those little cans like that.
Yeah. Like a gigantic flask.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
We are ready.
All right. Super Season House. How's it going? Happy
Thank
New
you
Year.
for being a member.
Delightful Don's always here.
Thank you.
Missing the Don. Fabulous Fossils in the house. Happy New Year. Howdy back. Dandy Donald's here like always. And marvelous Mr. Hot Wheels as well. How you doing? And La Lovely's in the house.
And
ciao back at you.
And don't say ciao. Somebody's been on a
it's true
72-hour fast.
It's 73 hours right now.
There you are.
It will soon to be 90 by tomorrow morning sometime.
There you are. And we will be giving Mr. Magazine a drink in a little bit. And he's not. Yes. Well, you can drink as much of as you want.
No, I prefer not to.
You're allowed to drink as much of as you want. Somehow, I think that will be all that you want.
Yeah, it's just liquid today.
Let's put it this way. I don't like it, so I'm not thinking you're going to like it. And thank you for being a member, La Paper.
All right, cool. Kent's in the house. Greetings back at you. Nice and that. Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, so are we here. Yeah. Jazzy Jeff's always here. Good evening.
All righty. So how have sales been, everybody?
So for me, it's been a while. Am I next?
Yes.
Right, thank you. So let's see. Leading up to the Christmas season, it was great. Then a few days before Christmas starts, dipping down again. Then it went up.
Dipping nuts.
Exactly. But for some reason, after Christmas, my adult site and a DVD adult site were crazy through the roof, like record-breaking sales for like a week straight or even 2 weeks straight. They slowed down a little bit today, but Amazon and eBay the last few days have been dipping down a little bit. They've been a little quiet, but for the adult stuff, it's just crazy. It's like Christmas for the adult stuff.
But we would expect yesterday to have been bad because with it being a Thursday New Year's, a lot of people I'm sure took 2 weeks or long period of time off.
True.
And so schools went back yesterday.
Right.
People just got back from long vacations, all that kind of stuff yesterday. So
sure.
I was expecting yesterday to be not very good.
Yeah. Happy New Year's. Exactly.
Having a good day of sales. Decent. Wow.
Triple J, how's it going? Like a lot of hoarders in this house.
Absolutely.
How about you?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. My sales are not overly good. They're not overly good for January. Christmas wasn't overly good, just in general, just not. I mean, they're okay.
Yeah. Is Amazon higher for you? At least you're jail or no?
I'm out of jail, but it's okay.
It didn't pick up at all for you for Christmas. Usually it does. I mean, it's
well, not the stuff I sell, not really. Last eBay weekly payment was great, but slow last couple days.
Yeah, it's going on.
Yeah. So it's been kind of slow overall. Promoted 9 out of 25, but that was only from January 1st to January 3rd because I did my records through the end of last year, and then I started again. I do it every week, but I did a midweek just because of the end of the year. So I only remember to keep down, but that still is 1/3 promoted, which is what we've been at recently. But remember, they're changing their promoted rules again when they charge you, so that'll be going up as well soon.
Local Mike, how's it going?
Offers 190 old items, 307 total. Now the week before was 333 offers, so it's fewer offers, and a year ago was 355.
Wow!
So it isn't just me; it is definitely slower than it was last year at this time. eBay has been slow, but Whatnot was pretty good before the holidays, so I'm hoping it'll pick up. There we go. With dry January, that's the people are trying to stay sober for January. What the hell? One item on $1 Million Peddlers, 12 items on Etsy. So Etsy remains pretty hot for me.
Wow.
And then 2 items on Biblio. But here's the weird thing. They were within an hour of each other. And it was a day where until that point, I had sold 1 item on eBay. And I'm like, when Biblio's beating eBay, there's a problem.
That's a big problem.
That's a big problem.
Yeah, you're doing something wrong.
My sales of adult novels on eBay blew up after Christmas. But this week overall stinks so far.
There you go.
Adult as in adult or as in growing up? Just curious about that.
Up, down, up, down, up, down. There you go.
There you are.
Isn't that a song by DJ Khaled?
Is he the guy that just yells DJ Khaled all the time?
Yeah. All I do is win. Up,
There you
down,
go.
up, down, up, down.
Nice.
You should sing it if you knew it.
If I knew it, I would, but I'll learn it for next week. How about buys? Anybody out there buying anything? You buying anything, Mr. Magazine?
I got a new customer that's coming in. I think he lives in Buffalo, but he has work in Rochester every week, and he's been selling me authenticated autograph stuff from like back at PSA, like guitar. What do they call the guitar pick guards? I think.
Okay.
Signed by like Cheech and Chong, and just obscure musicians and so forth, but also golf balls. He goes to all the golf events and stuff. So, and he gives me a pretty good deal. Usually like 33 to 40% of like eBay sold. So yeah, I picked up a Bob Cousy jersey today. He had.
Oh wow.
Back at the Authenticated, so that was kind of cool. Most of the other stuff is out of the state like normal. We got errands driving, I think, on the 16th to Baltimore. It was supposed to be Manhattan, but she canceled on us. But a couple other states, in the Northeast region. So
now, how do you handle that during the winter time?
He sets a date, rents the truck in advance, and then barring weather.
Right, that's what I was going to ask. What about the weather?
Yeah, so far he's never had to cancel. So as long as we don't get any storms, I think we're good to go. And again, it could be he's from Michigan, so it could be at Michigan all the way up to Connecticut. Who knows? We'll just cross our fingers, and it's been good in the past, so I'll keep it going.
Wow.
And how about you?
Kind of books I hit it. Oh, there you are.
Cool.
Okay.
Very cool. All right.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Well, awesome, Monique. Happy New Year.
Picked up some cruise ship menus and books. Those are always nice. Yeah, those are always nice.
Yeah.
5 Bankers boxes of British comics. Ooh.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I would like. Problem is, I probably would save those. That's the problem. I would save them. I've got so many things that I don't really need to save that I do.
Now, would it be British titles or like British versions of like Batman and stuff like that, or cartoon characters?
I don't know.
I am asking.
I don't know the answer to that.
Just because I was looking at you doesn't mean I was asking you.
245 RPM records by local garage psych bands, both original labels.
Nice. Wow. Very cool.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nice buy right over there.
Stuff, yeah. So
me, well, I went to an estate sale on Friday. They
Is this awesome, Aaron?
Yeah.
I think that's his email. Yeah. So yeah. What's up, buddy?
Well, he's old. Oh, I thought it was 1811.
That's rude.
I thought it was 1811.
No, it's 1911. He was born.
Oh, okay. Not that old then. But they had one good book on the top, comic book. It was a Tales to Astonish with Ant-Man, an earlier number. And I said, it's going to be gone when I get to the sale. I know that it is because I have it pictured. I said, but I'll go because it's over in Webster and I got to go to Walmart anyway. So I went over there. I could throw a better estate sale with the stuff I have in my living room. I don't know why they bothered to have the estate sale.
Crazy.
Go
that's
back.
Crazy.
What did he say?
British titles.
British titles, not reprints of America. Offering those are very cool. Yeah, I would buy those and keep those myself. But yeah, it was a horrible sale. I walked through it. The good comic was gone. The other comics were there, but they weren't, Tales of the Unexpected, some issue with Space Ranger, stuff like that. Nothing really worth it. Dennis the Menace. $5 each. And they had the price tag, round price tag right on the middle of the cover. I'm going, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, I'd keep them all. Assuming I didn't pay much for them, I would keep them all. But I don't need them. But kind of crazy on that. Then on Saturday, I did go to a sale just kind of to go. First thing that I bought all year long. They didn't have books. They wanted too much on the books, but I was able to throw together a bunch of stuff that they had. Got home 45 items. I paid. Wow. Yeah, I'd keep them.
Hell of a deal.
I would keep them all.
Hell of a deal.
45 items. I paid $15. So whatever that is, 30 cents each. I'm paying more than Kent, but I'm still getting pretty good deals.
How much is 20 cents in pounds?
I ended up getting it all listed the next day though.
Oh,
so
nice,
I didn't fall behind. And that's kind of the key what I'm trying to do this year. So far this year, I have spent $15 on merchandise.
Wow.
Yeah. So not too much over there. Glitch of the week. The only glitch that I had this week was Saturday morning. I had a random log out. It just on eBay made me log back in. I'm like, I didn't log out. I don't know what's going on. But 15 pence. All right, time for item of the week. And while you're doing that, I'm going to make the drink.
Okay, let's see what we got here. If I can get it. All right, so it's that time of year. This is the exclusive Mr. Magazine Leone's hoodie. This is the back of it. It has $1 Million Peddlers on there, whatnot, all of my names across the board. And this is for Papergoy. There's one for Mrs. Papergoy. So I usually order a lot of extra ones in case people want them. However, since it was Christmas season, my wife gave out a bunch of them to friends and family.
All right, before I haven't added the water. You just need to smell this first.
Oh, that's horrible. Anyway, so I usually get an extra 10. She gave them all out as gifts. So I don't have any extra right now. However, I'm going to order some more hoodies, most likely, and definitely t-shirts. So if anyone wants any or you're interested in, contact Papergoy. And down the road, we will put you on the list and ship them out once we get them back in stock. I ordered 50, and I thought that was plenty, but we sold them out and gave them away in no time at all. Let's see. USPS shipping estimator glitched out this weekend. No, I believe that. If anyone uses stamps.com, that glitches out every week. It always freezes up. Got to reset everything. But luckily, no one there smelled what I smelled. And you're going to make me drink that?
You can take one sip, and I'll finish the rest.
It's horrendous. You're going to drink the whole thing.
What?
You're going to drink the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, God, this isn't going to be good.
Yeah, you just take one sip, unless you like it. Now, if you like it, you can have it.
I'm not going to like it if it smells like that. And bring yourself a barf bag, too, while you're at it. Anyone else with any other good buys or anything this week or last week? Anyone? Bueller? Oh, I did pick up today. A gentleman came in with some old Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars, which are kind of cool. He's moving to Florida. So he had the original cases as well, some red lines. And, he was pretty reasonable on what he wanted. So he just wanted to get rid of the stuff and move down to Florida with, just luggage. And that was it. Oh, here it comes. How small of a sip can I drink? Oh, you mixed something in it. Now it's different, though. Or would you just add water?
I had water. Yeah, just added water.
I can still smell it from here. I can still smell it from. This is horrible. This is really bad. This is bad.
You might like it.
It's not. It's bad. It's bad. But I guess I thought it was a 10 bad. It's like an 8.5 or 9 bad.
So
it starts out. Really it starts out bad. It gets better, and then it's bad again. Like the aftertaste. Oh, I don't know what it is.
So this is the great taste of durian in powdered form. So if you go to your local Asian market, they will have durian drink. Look at that beautiful color. It really is rancid smelling. 100%.
It's sticking to the walls. There's yellow residue sticking to the walls right now.
I bought this because I said I like durian. I bought a 10-pack of it about a year and a half ago, and I still had 8 left. And I said I got to get these finished before Mrs. Papergoy gets back.
If you said I had to drink that or listen to Homer and Jethro for an hour, I would take Homer and Jethro for an hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's no doubt in my mind. That whole thing, you really have to like that.
No, I don't like it, but I hate wasting durian. Oh, it's not good. There you are. So if you want durian, reach out to me. I can buy it at the local Asian market for you. There you are. Insulting offer of the week. Mr. Magazine had an 11x14 signed Star Trek framed with 6 signatures, including William Shatner. He was asking $1,008.87. He got a $399 offer.
It's just crazy.
Now, what is Shatner worth on his own nowadays?
He's like in his 90s, and he looks like he's like 68. At least $100. I mean, at least. Maybe even 2. And it was originally from, I think, Scoreboard or QVC. It was one of those pieces they sold.
Okay, right.
QVC or
what did that run back in the day, I wonder?
A few $100, $300-$400. Right. You're talking 20 years ago. It should be banned in this household. That's what it should be banned. Jeez.
Yeah, it's not a very good drink.
There's your rambling story. It's horrid.
And then I had a rocket book. I don't know what the exact title is. I didn't write the exact title down. but it's a book with jacket. I'm asking $72.20 on it. A guy offered me $20. I counter it like 55 or something like that. He offered me 25. I said, I got to just verify the comps. So I went over on Abe Books. The cheapest on Abe Books is $85, and it goes up to $500. So it's an $85 to a $500 book. I'm asking 72. I said, I'm not selling it for 25. And then I told the gentleman, I go, I was on a rare book site. I'm $10 cheaper than a rare book site at my original price.
Right.
I'm not selling it for 25.
I think durian was in a Three Stooges when they were like, it was used as a drain cleaner. I'm pretty sure.
Exactly. I like the green color. I'm still drinking it though. I'm just doing it so that way.
The aftertaste is horrid. It's still there. And I took a sip.
I'm just waving it around so you get to smell it.
Where do you find this stuff? I mean,
the Asian market.
This is called boredom in retirement. That's exactly what it is.
It's called the Asian market, finding more things to expand Mr. Magazine's horizon.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of things that Mr. Magazine loves, anyway, I think I have one pack left. If anybody wants, how about I give away the one pack of the durian?
There you go. Yeah.
If anybody wants the last pack of durian, reach out to me. I can send it to you. You can try it at home. First person.
Durian used on a sorcerer's spell. Yeah, I think the witch poured durian on the apple, right?
There don't seem to be any takers for that durian. I can't believe that. Everybody's probably typing at once. It's probably all backed up. Oh, chat probably crashed. Because everybody wanted it.
Yeah, of course.
That would probably be what happened. That would make sense.
I'd rather have a Homer and Jethro record.
Countdown to Brimfield. Well, given that I've only spent $15 this year, there's always a possibility. Oh, Confucius Joke of the Week.
I'm actually looking forward to this. This could be the highlight of
Hold
the
on.
show.
We're going to, Mr. Magazine.
Yep.
If you'd like, I won't read a Confucius joke if you want another sip of the durian.
Read it. You can read 5 of those.
Wow.
And I'm fasting. I'm probably going to have like stomach problems tonight or tomorrow.
I'm not horrible, and I will.
My stomach has to wake up after 80 hours to this.
It's the dislike button.
Exactly. This is crazy.
Oh wow!
There you go.
There you are. Send me your address, Jeff, and I will mail that off to you.
And we're going to lose a subscriber.
Nice. Did you hear about the fellow who makes faces all day?
Not yet. Well, I do, but it's not about me.
He works in a clock factory.
That's a good one, yeah.
You know, just clocks have faces.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah,
it's better than the durian.
It's way better. Yeah.
Mr. Magazine over on Amazon got a message from somebody. It does have a terrible aftertaste. It just really does. I'm going to need Jeff to report back.
We should do something like the food of the week or the food or drink of the week.
Durian is not. Oh, I see what he did there. Hi, I was curious how you block other buyers from listing the same products. I see it on hundreds of your listings. I go to list an item you have, and it says, by Bo is the author, and it doesn't allow me to list it. I try using the brand product name and UPC, but you have blocked other buyers from listing the same products. That is against Amazon's policy.
Now, it wasn't adult-related stuff like men's magazines and stuff that I think he was trying to list. So a possible competitor, like, first of all, it's not even true. But if it were true, I'm not going to help this guy out at all. Why would I? You know, no offense, but.
Well, if you list it as a collectible, those are, you have to get cleared for that, and nobody else can list on your collectible.
Correct. Yep, that's true.
Because I see that a lot, even with things like sheet music and things like that.
Yeah.
They have them listed, and it goes, you cannot list on this. Comic books have it as well. You cannot list on this.
Yeah.
So it may just be that. Oh, you'd rather have 5 Confucius jokes than the Super Durian. Yeah. There you are.
Yeah, because my ears won't hurt afterwards, and my mouth will not taste like this afterwards.
You know something? If I ever go to the Asian market on a Tuesday and they just got the regular durian in, or on a Wednesday, I will buy it. And I'll have to cut it up out in the driveway because my wife will not allow me to cut the durian up in the house. And you can try real natural durian in all its glory.
Oh, God. Seems like a lot of work for throwing up.
It's not that bad.
It might be better than fasting. Maybe I should drink that whole thing, throw up, and then lose it like a quick 5.
There you are. Well, I did say the first time I ever had durian, it tasted like
Durian.
onion soup powder over stinky gym shoes. Doesn't that make you want to buy it?
No.
Oh, wow. A guy made me a $25 offer on a $42 item that I accepted. Then afterwards, he wanted me to change the shipping to $5 for media.
I get people that like that all the time. I hate that.
I said, first, the time to negotiate is prior to the sale, not after. I don't change after as a matter of principle. And second, it can't go media. It's got ads in it. The crazy thing, it was the New York 8 ounces, so he's going to save a quarter or something like that on the shipping anyway. Get it a day or two earlier.
Right. That's crazy.
No big deal. A guy, after he bought it for me, I had a World War II newspaper up. He asked me if the newspaper was original after he bought it. I pointed out to him that I don't own the copyright on that newspaper, so I can't reprint it. So then he was happy. You've heard of heritage auctions?
Of course.
Last year was a record-setting year for them. $2.15 billion in auctions.
For some, I don't know why. I feel like, I mean, that's a lot, obviously, but like, it seems like they would be doing so much more when they're selling like, you know, $1 billion card, or not $1 million cards and stuff left and right. You know what I mean? Like in the course of a whole year, I feel like, you know, like 10 billion would be the number, but hey, they're making a killing. So
God bless their record. Yeah.
God bless them.
All right, Mr. Magazine. Sports card trading.
Okay.
Who are the 2 most graded athletes?
Well, definitely Jordan.
Number 1.
Man. Kobe. LeBron.
Wrong sport.
Oh.
Just became the 2nd most graded athlete of all.
Griffey.
That would be who I would guess, and it's not Griffey.
Is that the right sport, though?
It is the right sport.
It's got to be someone in the modern era because there's way more cards to grade. Man, Ohtani.
There you are.
Wow, already.
Yep.
Crazy.
2nd most graded card, Shohei on Ohtani.
In the history of PSA.
Yep.
He's already, oh my Lord.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Did you see the bluefin tuna that went up for auction, Mr. Magazine?
No, I have not.
A 535-pound fish. $3.2 million.
Now the 500-pound-ish, is that how much tuna they're getting out of it, or is it 300? Like, what does it break down to?
Probably not just got bones and everything. Yeah, I don't know how much it breaks down to, but as it sits,
how large is it? Like, just trying to
535 pounds. Yeah, they paid $6,060 a pound.
What country were they from?
Japan.
Wow.
Yep. Ohtani, there we are. Curly should be, but
yeah.
No.
Who's got more cards, Curly from the Three Stooges or Curly from the Globetrotters? Got to be Curly from the Three Stooges because they reprinted sets.
Oh, because they
right?
reprinted sets. Yeah, because Curly, I can think of he was in those couple of. Might be close. They might both be about 5.
I feel like Curly has the edge. I don't know, but who's grading either of them really? But yeah. It's a good question. Someone should look into that.
Oh, I want to thank the sub who pointed out to me to look the story up. Over Three Stooges, there you are. Over in Los Angeles, $300,000 of Pokemon cards were stolen at gunpoint from a customer who left the store.
That's just
it was in the underground parking garage.
That's just crazy.
In Los Angeles. Now, I have an alibi. I was at the airport.
I'm assuming it was like boxes of cards, not graded, because graded you can get caught selling that stuff, but boxes of unopened.
Yeah, I don't. They didn't really say what it was, but yeah,
you'd be a fool to steal graded cards. That's crazy.
Yeah, $300,000 worth though. And Amazon is facing a class action lawsuit for price gouging during the pandemic. It can go ahead. The U.S. judge ruled that it could.
What items were they gouging on? Like Amazon owned them or third party?
Both.
Wow.
Both. Yep. Prices rose 1,523% in Arm & Hammer baking soda. I don't remember that having been hot, but apparently it was.
Yeah, who needs that? I mean,
some face masks went up 1,800%, and some other items as well.
That I get. But the
toilet paper was another one that went up. Northern quilted toilet paper went up like 700% or something like that. Yeah.
Who decided to do that? That's crazy.
Well, people were just pricing them to sell, and I guess Amazon had their own stuff as well.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the computers are matching prices.
I'm sure
what it was.
Yeah.
Yep. So I realized, and I ended up canceling yesterday's Whatnot auction. I do appreciate those of you for being patient. It's been rescheduled for the end of February. So I got into a project. Absolutely, it
True.
does.
Yeah, true.
I got into a project over on Amazon. I was looking at my numbers, and I suddenly realized that too many items I was actually losing money on because the shipping hadn't been changed for a while. So I changed my shipping. And then things that would have been slightly profitable back in the day, like in 2015, $3.15 in 2015, plus $3.99 shipping, I was making a little bit.
Right.
Fast forward 10 years,
Yeah.
and I'm losing money every time I sell something over there for $3.15.
Yeah.
So I went my project for the last 2 days, and I finally accomplished it. I raised my minimum price. Minimum I have anything listed at Amazon now is $6 plus shipping. So now, is there something that I could lose money on? There might be some book that's £4 sitting in a box somewhere that I don't know about.
Yeah.
But 99% of the things now, if I make a sale on Amazon, I'm actually going to make money.
Yeah, well, the same problem I had, and we're going to try and adjust it because we have the repricer and we got free shipping, and we didn't think of this ahead of time, but we had $9.99 as our lowest with free shipping. Got to be a break even at the very best.
Depends on what it is.
Yeah, but, so even if I make a buck or two, but sometimes, like I said, they're not giving me medium mail options for records and books, so I got to go ground or priority, and then I'm really getting killed on that. So we're going to raise that from $9.99 to $10.99. I told my guy, like, $1 actually goes a long way. It could make or break me making $3 or $1 or $2. So we're going to try that and see how it goes. But I've got a feeling it won't change much. We'll have this similar sales and we won't lose as much. Now we're not going to make much more, but we won't lose as much.
Right. Well, that's what it comes down to me. I expect to sell fewer items.
Right.
But I'd rather make money on every item I sell than sell more items, some of which I'm losing.
And I'm
money.
paying people. So say we average in a normal, like right now, 100, 110, 120 items a day on Amazon we're selling. Say 120, at least 20 of them are those $9.99 ones. So in the grand scheme of things, with a repricer, I'm still taking in way more money than I was before having the higher prices, having the shipping. Say we were taking in $1,000, $1,200 a day after all fees and everything. Now we're taking in $1,500 to $2,000. So it's still worth, plus we get rid of some inventory. So even if it's, making a buck or two or breaking even, it's cheaper stuff. Let's get rid of it, or it would never sell anyways at a higher price with shipping anyhow. So
Yep. Sounds like we both have been doing some studying of Amazon there.
Exactly.
On that over there. But yeah, that was why I skipped the auction. I said I was in a zone doing stuff, and I just said I got to get this done. I got to get this done because I've got other stuff, auctions I have to get up and things like that.
Right.
To get the house cleaned.
Yeah.
So that was what we did. I finally downloaded ChatGPT. I haven't used it yet, but it is on my phone.
Okay.
So at some point I will be moving into the wild world of 2023 and using ChatGPT. Maybe it was 2024. I don't remember. But we'll eventually be getting on that. But it's on my phone now. So that is a good first step. Next week, Greg from Flower City Estate Sales will be the guest next week. Stop on by for that. Bring your questions for somebody who runs estate sales. He was a great guest last time. I'm sure he'll be a great guest again. So it should be a lot of fun. And we're going to be on Finders Flippers on January 29th. Now, I think they recorded the show, but we'll be over there and then they'll be showing it afterwards. So, Sturt and the boys will be heading on over there as well. Mr. Magazine's kind of lucky. He missed the last couple of weeks. My handyman stopped by yesterday. He ended up fixing the flex line on the toilet. I was actually having a leak in the toilet, so I actually had boxes packed in front of the bathroom door, so I didn't forget and accidentally go in there because I had to turn the water off.
Wow. Okay.
So I literally,
this one right here.
Yeah. So if I literally had to do, go to the bathroom, I had to run upstairs in order to do it. So I lost some weight doing that.
Did it leak into the basement and damage anything?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
And thank goodness I was doing the fixing up of the basement, of moving stuff around, because all of a sudden I found water on a couple of things. I go, where is this coming from? And I thought it was coming in from the window. And then I suddenly noticed it was coming from the bathroom, from the flex line. Now I knew the flex line was leaking, but I put a towel there. I forgot to change the towel. I was like, it's just a tiny little leak.
Yeah.
Well, if it's leaking 24 hours a day, it adds up real fast.
Sure. Yeah.
So I ended up wrecking some stuff down, or I had to throw some stuff out. So, but thank goodness I was doing it, because otherwise it would have been going on for quite a while.
For sure.
So solved that problem. And he also changed an outlet with, how the prongs get loose and plugs fall out.
Yeah.
He actually changed an outlet for me as well on that.
Okay.
The reason I know that was bad is because I have an outlet that I had the scale plugged into, and I wanted to plug the Rollo printer into it, and I wasn't able to do that because it wouldn't hold the prongs. Do have the Rollo printer set up, the thermal printer set up. Yeah, exactly.
And refrigerators.
So do have the printer set up. It's a pain to set up. I will say this: you have to download the app on your phone, get it set up through your phone. Then your computer's got to find it and be able to use it. So it's kind of a pain.
I feel like old school. Like, just I don't want to deal with that stuff. No patience anymore.
Oh, absolutely not. But it is up and running now. The only thing that I need to remember now is to change the printer when I'm printing things, because some things, I obviously these show notes, if I had to read it off the label that is this size, it's not going to work too well. So some things I need the other printer for, and then some things I need. So I got to remember to switch back and forth, and half the time I forgot, but no big deal. And I'm going to be putting dibbed it off until the beginning of February. Mr. Magazine was asking about that as well. I just have too much stuff I have to do in the next week or so. Mrs. Papergoy is coming home next Tuesday. She's getting in about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, supposedly. So she'll be coming in, and I got to get stuff listed at other auctions. I can't put any more on my plate at this point, but I figure beginning of February.
I'm assuming she won't be working Wednesday. She'll be getting in late. So
I actually wrote that down. I go, can't wait till Mr. Magazine wants her to work Wednesday when she gets home 11 p.m. Tuesday from a month being 13 hours difference in time.
Oh, yeah.
And welcome in.
Straight shooter. How's it going?
I literally did write that down, though. Yeah, she probably will be in the following Monday. Just give her a couple of days to catch back up.
No problem
on that. All right, now time for the main subject. When does reselling become hoarding? Take it away, Mr. Magazine.
That's good. I didn't even look at that yet, so I'm definitely doing this on the fly.
You want anyone?
No. I would have to say, when you have a room at your business or house that is completely filled up with stuff that you can't get to.
Just one?
You just got to start. That's when it's beginning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's when it's beginning. Obviously, it can grow into a 20,000 square foot warehouse, or this house, or a shed. But yeah, definitely when it's not just a shelf of dead, like scared piles or anything like that. It's a literal room full of it. Fortunately for you, you have multiple rooms full of the hoarding. But that's what I would say.
Wow.
How about you?
My thought was, I think that a big part of it is can't find it. Yeah, that could be. That's pretty good. And cats aren't, well, they're kind of particular, but not about laying down. They usually find somewhere other to lay down.
Oh, yeah.
I think that a lot of it comes down to intent and what your intent is. Have you ever bought things, not for your collection, leaving your collection out of it? Have you ever bought anything and not thought you were going to sell it?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. You always think that's, you always say like, well, this is going to be the last stuff I sell. Like,
or this is going to be a
stuff.
project.
Yeah, right.
Or, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it, but I know that was a good deal.
Right.
I'm only paying $10 for that. Right. I know it's a good deal.
Well, and the problem, another thing I've had over the years, things that I thought were good or were going to list years ago, I wouldn't even touch them now that I have stored. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm never going to get to them because always something better comes around. So what do? Throw it out? Anything takes time and money for me because I have the warehouse, I have the employees. So say I had, and I do have a whole huge room full of non-adult magazines, Sports Illustrated, Life, whatever. We may never, ever get to them, but I'm not going to throw them out. And it's too much work to do anything else with them. So they're just sitting in a room, part of the square footage that I'm paying money for every month. And I don't know what to do. There's a Playboy room. There's a non-adult magazine room. There's a adult magazine room loaded with stuff. Hopefully I get to some of it someday, but the way things are going, there's always better things I'm finding. So yeah, it's a tough one, but yeah, we're both hoarders, and it's part of the game. I think that we've been doing it long enough.
My office and garage is stuffed to the gills, but I've been intentionally overbuying for the last year or so because I'm retiring next month.
Yeah, that's cool.
The only thing, and I don't mean to dissuade you, Kent, I was overbuying for 5 years because I was retiring. Reach out to me after you retire, and I will tell you right now what the biggest problem is. I retired, and for about the first, I want to read what.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, leave that up there. Thank you. For about the first couple of months after I retired, it was just this great feeling, and I was going to sales that one I specifically remember, it was literally, up Titus Avenue, so 3 blocks away.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to it, and I probably, if it weren't so close, I probably wouldn't have gone to it. But I was like, it's 10 o'clock on a Thursday.
Yeah.
I can be at a sale.
Yeah.
And it was this whole, I'm free. I can do this. And so for the first couple of months, I was going to a lot of things I wouldn't otherwise go to just because I could.
Right.
And of course, when you're there, oh, it's a good buy. It's a good buy. It's a good buy.
Yeah.
So I too was buying for about 5 years, overbuying, specifically because I knew I was going to retire. So just know that when you have all that extra time, you're going to, I've always seen that antique co-op, but I've never been in there.
Right.
And you'll be in there because, hey, I could be in there type deal.
Sure.
I'm not hoarding so long as you're listing. It's not hoarding. If you buy 10 times item when you list 1 time, it's intent that counts. See, and I that was kind of the first thing I wrote down. I think a lot of it is intent.
Mm-hmm.
I buy to resell, but some point I can't sell as much as I'm buying. And that is part of the problem. However, I spent $300 in December on merchandise. I spent.
Oh, that's okay. I gotta say, that's a durian burp right going on right now.
Sorry,
that's horrible.
I didn't mean that.
Holy cow! Woo! Fine. Go ahead. Sorry to interrupt.
I spent $300 in December. I spent $750 in November. That's nothing.
Yeah.
I spent $52,000 last year on merchandise, and I spent $1,050 between November, December, and $15 this year.
I think I spent double 52,000 in December alone. I was looking. It's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm kind of trying to get more stuff listed. And the one thing that I did buy, the 45 items that I did buy, I listed the next day.
Right.
So I'm trying to get on top of it. I think the fact that I put 80 boxes out in the shed from the basement was kind of a complete wake up to me that I do have a lot of stuff.
How much more room in the shed now? Or is there more room still?
Yeah, there's still more room.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. I still can walk all the way to the back because the way I set it up, set it up so I can walk all the way to the back.
Do you have room for like airplane books and like books of authors, things like that? Do you?
I will. Nice. I will at some point. Yes. Mm-hmm. Do you know where they are?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I was actually planning on getting them this spring.
The pod closest to the parking lot by the building.
All right. I'm thinking of getting them this spring. Let's see what people are saying.
Well, you let me hold this one up from Donald.
Okay, I read it.
Oh, sorry.
Lots of people with hoarding disorders start with good intentions. I will agree with that.
It's inventory. Yep.
It's not hoarding. That's your stuff is cool.
Yeah, that's
there
true.
you are.
Yeah, unless I got car magazines now.
I
don't want to hoard car magazines. Oh, that's from the bird, probably, right? Sure.
To get some valuable insight into hoarding, check out Midwest Magic Cleaning on YouTube. There's a lot more to it than just having a lot of stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Send me the link on that if you could, Don. I'd appreciate that. But yeah, so I've never bought something just to buy it. Never done that. I've always had the intention to sell it or the thought that I will sell it at some point.
I mean, if you're getting like a huge lot or end of rows that we used to buy years ago, we probably thought like, hey, it doesn't matter what 80% of this lot went for because the 20% is going to make 10 times what I bought for everything. So like, we might have stored it, thrown it out, given it away. Who knows, but yeah, it's crazy.
So I think as long as your intention and as long as you kind of, we all do kind of explain things to ourselves and make excuses for ourselves, and I had the same thing Kent did over there with I'm retiring. I know I'm going to have more time. I'm going to be able to. Unfortunately or fortunately, some percentage of that time was filled in with sourcing because now I have more time.
Right. Yeah.
Kind of deal on that as well. Buying a shed because you overstuffed the house is a good sign of a hoarder. I bought the shed because I had a good deal. It never even made it into the house. So there. But yeah, so we're making $15. If I could spend $15 a week this entire year, somehow I don't think I'll stay on that pace.
There's your link.
Thanks. Bye, everybody. I'm going to watch this show. Thank you, Don. Do appreciate that. They're great, and it's scary, but it's so true what they say. I watched him break down this woman who hoarded tons of paper, and I finished in one and cleaned my desk. Well, there you are.
Wow.
There you are. All right. Thank you. I do appreciate that. All righty. Time for the rambling story of the week. Mr. Magazine has one next week, and I have one this week. So before Mrs. Papergoy left, mid-December, I, it was winter up here, a little bit cold. I go out to her car to start the car, and it's a push button start. It won't start. The speedometer goes all the way to the end and back, and it won't start. Oh boy. So we did the shopping we had to do in the other car, came back, called AAA.
Right.
He came over to jump it and everything like that. He goes, yeah, your battery's at 0%. That's probably not good. He didn't say that. I figured that out on my own. So he gives it a jump. We go to start the car. And because these things are all new, I couldn't even push the brake down. I couldn't do anything on it.
It's like locks up. Everything's
it's all electronic. Yeah. So I go to push the button to start it, and it won't start. And he goes, all right. He said, put it in reverse. I go, okay. And he pushed the car.
Right.
And apparently what had happened, which I didn't know this could happen on an automatic, I guess something with the flywheel was slightly off with the starter.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was able to start the car. Hello, Jackie Jack. Welcome in. Thanks for being a member. So I was able to start the car. No problem. Let the car run for about an hour, recharge everything, alternate. So the alternator should be working. Started up the next day. No problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
We'll remember that. Started up the next day. No problem at all. Driving it around. Well, I go to the airport, flew with mysterious benefactor, all that stuff. Get back. I had driven the car the Thursday before I left. I came back. It had been about 9 days. I go to start the car.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing again. I go, oh, boy. I got to call AAA again. AAA comes out and was able to get it started for me again. Same thing. Had to move the car slightly because of the way it was and all that. I said, just put a new battery in it. I said, the battery might not be good. It might not be the strongest. It's run down to zero twice in a week.
Sure. And you don't use it a lot either, so it could be sitting idle too long. Yeah.
And so I said to him, I checked, and there is nothing drawing. I don't have, it's not like I get something plugged in or something like that. He said, no, nowadays with the computers, it's always drawing. He goes, you got to start these things and drive them around every few days.
Wow.
Not like the old days where you could let it sit for a month and be able to start the car. He goes, you got to drive the car regularly. He goes, it's a little bit worse in the wintertime, but it's still even during the summer. You can't just let those things sit. Yeah. He goes, we got he's, I don't know if you've used AAA or not, but they have the tow truck. They also have the battery. Well, he's just the battery guy.
Yeah.
He said they got so many calls after Christmas from people that had gone away for a week, came back and couldn't start the car.
Wow.
So my first question, which I forgot to ask him, what happens if you go to the airport?
Ooh. Yeah.
Now, he said one way around it. Now, this wouldn't work at the airport. Is they've got a thing there, trickle. You put it on, you plug it into the outlet and you put it on your battery terminal, and it gives it a slow trickle charge.
For the winter. Because everyone was always telling me to do that with my Mercedes because I parked in my buddy's garage all winter, but he would start it up every week. But my concern now with my kid going back to school, now that it's winter, and my other son has a car, that won't be driven. So now if I got to go to the mall or this or that or up the road or something, I'll just use his car.
Well, they say you're supposed to drive more than about 15 minutes.
Okay.
For the alternator to kick in and do that.
The end of November. I drive it here every night. That's 30 minits round trip.
Yeah. So, that would be plenty. Yeah. On that over there. And then Mrs. Geez. Good luck. I've done that as well, and it's not fun.
Speaking of that, my son just got in a fender bender Saturday when we were going to a party. He was with my other son a little up the road ahead of us. We didn't see it happen, but crazy.
Oh, wow. Mrs. Papergoy has a Subaru and trickle charger. There you are. It has a Subaru, and apparently he was telling me that Subarus used to have some problems. One problem they had was they made the key fob too strong.
Wow.
So you had the key fob in the house.
Yeah.
And every hour it would reach out to the car to tell it I'm within range.
Wow.
Day after day, hour after hour. and it would drain the battery by doing that.
Wow,
so you actually
crazy.
would have to take it and put it in the other part of the house, so it was out of range.
Who would know that? Like, do you think they'd tell you something like that? Because it can't be the first time it happened. These dealerships should know about that.
Well, I guess Subaru didn't think about it to begin with.
Yeah.
But the other problem, which apparently he was telling me that Subaru entered with a class action lawsuit against them, this is what he said, I don't know,
Wow.
was back years ago, their computers would, you know how they get the updates and all that?
Yeah.
It would do it via 3G, except there were no 3G around. So it would go and try to hook the 3G and just drain the battery trying to hook the 3G.
Can you imagine that?
So they ended up having to do.
Going on? Yeah.
He said they had to do a firmware update on that to wipe that out, because people's batteries were getting drained because the car was trying to hook to 3G, which didn't exist anymore.
Wow.
Kind of crazy on that over there. But yeah, so I was completely unaware of that there with the cars nowadays. Don't let them sit for very long. He was saying every few days you should be driving them.
Wow.
Again, I let it sit for 9 days with a fully charged battery, and I wasn't able to, it ran down to 0 after 9 days. Now, it may not have been the strongest battery to start with, but just a little something out there for you. Do make sure that you check out all of our great videos. If you're not a member, you should definitely become one. We have well over 200 videos back there. Mr. Magazine just shot one with me as well. Jeff, do send me your address and I'll mail the durian out to you. You will definitely want you reporting back to us. And if it was as good as I claim, and it wasn't very good, do hit the like button if you could. New phone, because my old one only goes to 3G. Oh, wow. Wow. You could have sold it to Subaru. All righty, everybody. Thanks for stopping on by, and we will see you next video. Greg from Flower City Estate Sales will be on next week.
All right. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.